guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because I'm actually doing a collab video with several other moms, and we are doing it on financial wellness. My aspect of what I'm doing is on the Dave Ramsey envelope system, and I'm going to introduce you to and set up my wallet for the month of March so that you can get a preview inside of what I like to do to get this started. And when you open it up, it actually opens up to a trifold. And it's got a spot over here for your checkbook, and I don't carry my checkbook with me. I pay my bills at the house, so I have documentation. The middle portion here has a notepad with a pen so that I can write down any expenses or anything that I need to jot down that I may have overlooked. And on this side is the actual envelope system. I only have 3 envelopes set up, and I'm going to show you a detailed view of it. But on each month, I have labels that are already made off of a very generic label maker, and I use a Post-it note to start my tally. This way I have a clean envelope when the month is done, and I can pull this off and have all my dictation done and put it in my folder. And that way I have a clean envelope to put my Post-it note back on for the month of April. So I have food. I have gas. Gas is usually going to be done on my debit card, and I will put the receipts in here. Today I filled up on gas and spent $27, and on the note there I put DC for debit card so I know what was there. The next category I have is drugstore. This is for the basic hygiene, your beauty products, and I allocate myself twice a month $40. And so far this month I haven't spent anything. And for my last category, I have fun money. Fun money will cover anything like movies, Starbucks, stuff like that, because I usually don't buy clothes on a monthly basis, and I put $40 in there to get started. If I have to do an expense like purchasing clothes or something along those lines, I will evaluate my budget and go from there. This leaves me with a couple more empty envelopes that once my budget gets fine-tuned, I can put additional stuff in here like clothing or travel or whatever I need to put in here. So these are just blank. Here is where I put my change. At the end of the month, I put it in the jar. If you follow me on my blog, you'll see the jar where we use our spare change and add it for fun stuff. And in the back, there is additional registers that if you want to put some fine details on here, you can. And in the very back, you have slots for your debit cards, for your IDs and stuff like that. So let's get started setting this up for March. This is the cash that we've gotten out for the month, and this is $260. Usually with my budget with Dave Ramsey, I allocate $400 out for food. But instead of carrying $400 cash and being tempted to spending it, I split it up twice a month. So the first of the month, I'm going to put out $180. So we're going to count it out. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's $180. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our envelope and open it up. And here's my March 2016, and the total is $180 even. So I'm going to go ahead here and put the money in. So now we're ready. If we go out to dinner, we go out to grocery shopping, we have the money. So we know that we're on a budget when we go through. The next one we're going to do is going to be our gas money, which I've already said that we do this on our debit card. Today I actually spent money on gas, which was $27. I have it again dictated on my phone of how much I spent and where I spent. So if there is some sort of discrepancy, or if my debit card gets hacked somewhere, I know the address of where the money was spent, so I can track it back down. So let's move forward to the drugstore. And the drugstore for March 2016, I want to start out with $40. So here's $40 we have here. And we're going to slide it in there for any beauty products that we need. Okay, for our fun money, this comes for coffee, this comes for movies, anything like that. We try to budget it out. We try not to splurge. Again, we're going to start out with $40. If for some reason this envelope has money left over in it, if for February or the month before you have money that's left over, you can actually leave it in there and kind of do like a rollover plan. So instead of $40, we have $41. So a little bit of extra play money. Not really, but at least we know it's in there. So I will correct that and mark it out and do $41 even. And that's it. That's how we start out with it. Again, we have extra envelopes here in the back, so if we need to use them. And the thing that I love in the back here is I carry all my debit cards and things like that in a signal guard. This is so that nobody can take my information from my cards, so I keep my cards in there. So that's it. That is how we budget out for our Dave Ramsey envelope system. So this is my wallet. I am looking forward to March. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, if you do yours a little bit differently, please leave the comments down below. I'd love to hear from them. Thank you so much for taking the time out to visit with me. Thank you for the other YouTube moms where I was able to do a collab. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness from my house to yours, and we will talk to you next time. Take care.